Real quick, speaking of crunchy, because I want to touch on other things as well besides that. Did you really think your Traitors run? Like, what did you think of your Traitors
I was
run?
amazing on that show.
Sister, were you?
I was amazing. And I was better than you would be if you weren't.
No, sister,
this is exactly why Bob is a good drag queen, because she won't back down. She's not gonna go
I was better on that show, and I was better than you would be if you were on the show.
I loved you on the reunion. I felt like you came in real hot, real strong, and that is just not the game.
Girl, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to tell you why you're wrong, and I can't wait to do this.
Please!
She's getting voted out again tonight.
Every single time that they brought my name up on that show, specifically it was only Dylan Efron doing it at first, he'd go around and he'd be like, Bob is guilty, Bob is a traitor, and
Easy target.
Everyone was like, Bob is not a traitor. They'd be like, girl, you're literally smoking crack. Bob is not a traitor. And then Boston Rob let Dylan convince him that he was convinced that I was a traitor. So Dylan thought he convinced Boston Rob that I was a traitor. I was actually never a traitor. That never happened. I mean, Boston Rob was never convinced. He didn't need to be convinced because he knew for a fact I was a traitor.
He was a traitor.
So then Boston Rob used his like clout and his sway and his manipulation and his gaslighting to convince everyone, yeah, Dylan made me believe this. So up until that point, my name was never said. I had not been brought up. None of that had happened. And I also didn't do the thing that Boston Rob claimed I did, where I was like, you're one of the bad guys. I was not trying to get Boston Rob out. I was not on anyone's radar. And I'm going to tell you another thing, too. Danielle Reyes was also a fantastic traitor on their show. She was beyond good. The fans hate her. She was beyond good on that show.
She was crying.
She was good, but the fact that you're like, she was beyond good and I was a perfect traitor and would do better than you shows exactly why your ass did not go as far as you could have, bitch. You were just out here talking your shit like this is Drag Race, bitch. Shut your fucking mouth. We know you're good at stuff. You cannot be that good here.
I did a show, but what ended up happening was I ended up going against like basically one of the goats of strategy-based television. So
kinda, but I mean, I feel like they say that.
I don't watch the show. I don't watch that show, Survivor, so I don't know. But based on what everyone's saying, Boston Rob is that girl. Boston Rob is that girl, has been that girl for 20 some odd years, and will always be that girl. So considering that I went head to head with someone who does this, like who has done this, they're on their like 6th, 7th, 8th time doing this particular thing, and this is my first time doing it. I Jim did a great job on their show, and a lot of people were gooped, gagged, and gathered that I was a traitor, and literally had no clue.
Yeah. Also, T, I want to defend that, but I do want to say, like, if you were just like a little bit more charming.
But that's not who I am. I'm not the kind of person who will ever work for your charm. I'm not the kind of person who ever work to make you like me. I have never been that person.
Bitch, but you
and
are
if I did
a fantastic actor.
That would be so fun. That would not be me.